Hello and welcome. This is day number 13 of the 14-day movement challenge. My name is Pedro Garcia, and today I'm going to take you through a mobility session. The movements that we're going to do are the thoracic opener for 45 seconds. This is going to really help improve your posture and open your thoracic spine. We're going to do the sideline cobras, where it's going to be stretching your lats and focus a bit on the shoulder health for 45 seconds on each side as well. And we're going to focus on your hips with the weighted butterflies for 45 seconds and also with a hip flexor stretch for 45 seconds on each side. First, I'm going to demonstrate those exercises, those movements, and then I'm going to take you through a full round. If you want to, feel free to perform the same exercises for another 2 or 3 rounds if you do have the time. Now, the equipment that you require will be a mat on the floor, a foam roller. If you don't have this one at home, I highly encourage you to get one. It's a great acquisition and quite affordable. The barbell is optional. You'll need some weights, dumbbells or kettlebells or anything heavy that you can put to open the hips. And also it will be ideal for you to grab some hanging space, something to hang from, or a towel or a ring or a TRX, some suspension for you to hang from for the sideline cobras. Okay, so without rush, I'll take you through all the movements and I'll give you a few instructions according to the level that you're at. So first, let's begin with the thoracic opener. You're gonna place the foam roller on the floor and get your scapulars just under the scapulars on top of that foam roller. Think about a bra strap direction. So over here. From this position, you're going to extend your arms and just let it drop. Let gravity do its thing. So from there, you're pretty comfortable and you're gonna start feeling your upper back, your thoracic spine start to open. Once you feel more comfortable, you can put your hands under the couch. In this case, I got my barbell here, but notice that my feet are still supported. And then, only then, your bum start to drop to the floor. You start to sink in a little bit. So this is our thoracic opener. So there's 2 variations there for you. The next movement we're going to do, the sideline cobra. I'm going to get 1 ring of these here. I'm going to show you sideways as well. You can always adjust the height for something that is suitable for you. I recommend you to start low and then increase the height. So our goal here is to have the ring directly under the bar and apply some tension coming from your side. So the goal is to really stretch the side part of the lats here on your back. Now notice that you need to stay with the chest facing forward, and putting this knee down is going to make it a bit more intense, will give you a little bit more spice into this stretch. So this is your sideline cobra. Okay, I'm going to hold that one for 45 seconds on each side. Movement number 3, the butterfly. Going to put your feet together, grab those dumbbells. I've got 10 kilo here. You don't need to start with 10. You can start a little bit lighter and let the weight do its job. So holding those dumbbells on top of the knees. Last movement is a hip flexor stretch, one of my favorite movements ever. If you can't perform this movement, you can do the couch stretch that we have in the previous video, but this is another way that you can work on your hip flexor. Okay, so bringing 1 foot at the front, foot at the back. From this position, I have 1 hand on the ground and I grab my foot with the opposite hand over here. Now notice that I don't want to stay in this position. My femur is vertical and I want to lean forwards into that long position, and I'm putting my quads actually on the floor and holding that position. And we're going to do that for 45 seconds each side. Okay, I'm going to start the clock. We're going to do each movement for 45 seconds and you follow along. We're going to have 1 minute, 45 seconds of work, and 15 seconds to transition into the next movement. Movement number 1, thoracic opener. Get into that position and hold. You can just simply stay here, always supported with your butt and your feet, and let gravity do its job. I'm gonna stay in this position. If you do, you can also use under the couch to hold your hands underneath and increase the intensity of this stretch. There's a big opening on the spine, and you improve your posture on this. Always breathing. Don't forget to breathe, and don't forget to smile. "45 seconds up. I'm going to the sideline cobra straight away. And from here, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let it drop. Common mistake is to have different directions going on here or start rolling back. You lose all the stretch if you roll back. Your goal is to face down towards the floor on this side, on the front side. You're going to stay for 45 seconds here. Always breathing, guys. When you're doing mobility, when you're stretching, every time you take a breath, you can feel more comfortable in that position. You relax your system, and you sink more into that position. You get more used to the body in that position there. Excellent. I've got 15 seconds. I'm going to just change side here. Forgive me for giving the back to you. I'll be more efficient here. Big stretch on the lat. If you've been working out, if you've been training, you will feel the lat, especially when we did the straight arm strength yesterday on the arch pull. I'm feeling my lats here. So this is a great way to compensate and recover from pulling intense workout. If you feel too much pressure here, you can use the other hand on top to alleviate a little bit. So this is level 1. This is level 1. That's level 2. And that's level 3. 45 seconds, already done. So we're done 2 movements already. Now we're gonna do the 2 movements on the hips. Remember, getting those dumbbells, popping up, and just let the weights do the job. It's gonna feel very uncomfortable in the beginning. Okay, don't try to fight it. Try to feel comfortable there. It's completely normal if you feel a little imbalance on one side more than the other, or one side might be more tight than the other, and you can always acknowledge that, but it's completely normal. It doesn't mean you have to work way too hard on one side. So you see how my knees are already almost touching the floor. It's positions that we don't normally put ourselves deliberately. So this way you force the body to get in there, and you're gonna feel a little discomfort. If you're feeling pain, always stop. You don't wanna move through pain. I want you to move around discomfort, not pain. Last movement we're gonna do for this mobility session is going to be the hip flexor stretch. So from all fours, bring one foot close to the hand, and grab the foot with the opposite hand as well. From here, good. Take a deep breath and sink that hip as low as you can. The more that you bring the heel towards the butt, is also going to make that stretch more intense as well. Keep breathing. 10 seconds left. Actually, no. It was 15. Keep breathing. Nice. We're going to change sides. Just from there, bring the foot close to the same side hand, and then the back foot. I'm going to grab from the back. So remember I said, this is not ideal. I want you to sink that hip towards the floor. Stay in this position there. It will be there will be a little discomfort here, but still, if you're here, your kneecap's gonna hurt. So I want you to really sink that hip down so you can find that optimal position and get the most out of that hip flexor stretch. Big opener. Now, if you can't reach it, I want you to really sink into this position here. If you can't grab your foot, that will be your variation. Okay? Amazing. Deep breath. And that brings us to the end of the first round. As I mentioned today, I was only going to take you through one round. Feel free to start over and begin the workout from scratch and follow along the same exercises. Time is up. I really appreciate if you followed along, if you joined. It means that you are committed to becoming a better version of yourself, a more mobile, a more flexible version of you, a stronger version of you. This is our goal here at Jungle, my mission, and that's what we do also with the Masterpiece Method, which is my personal program. And if you have any questions about the movements, about how to work with us, send us a message, get in touch, and we'll be glad to provide some guidance, some support in your movement journey, and also to help you become the best version of yourself to craft your own masterpiece. Tomorrow I'll be back for a farewell on the last day of the movement challenge. Tomorrow is Sunday. We're going to be doing the warm-up for the run and to close up the movement challenge. I look forward to seeing you. And if you followed along all these workouts, all this movement challenge, please let me know how you feel. Tell me, give me your feedback. I'd love to know what is your feedback about this. Okay? Thank you so much. Keep training, keep moving, and I'll see you next time.